Getting around in Smartsheet via a web browser is a breeze, and I've made it even easier by placing everything you need access to in your dashboard. But there may be times when you may end up outside of your dashboard, so I just wanted to cover that real quick. First, if you find yourself here and you find it fairly empty, which is likely if you're new to the Ultimate Prep system, all you need to do is click on the Browse button, then click on the workspace with your email address on it, and then click on the dashboard. Remember, the dashboard is the hub of your system. So while you could go digging around in your workspace, it's far easier to simply use the navigation in your dashboard. What I would recommend is clicking this little star right here next to where it says My Prep Dashboard. What this does is it makes your dashboard a favorite for you in Smartsheet. This means that if you ever want to quickly get back to the dashboard, all you have to do is click Favorites in the left menu, and you'll see your dashboard right here. And you can just click to get back to it. So next, I wanted to go through the navigational areas of the dashboard so that certain things really sink in. So I want to say the top section is really important. Let me say that again. The top section is really important. This is where you'll enter your food storage goals for you and your loved ones, as well as the daily caloric needs of each of those loved ones. I'll go into more detail in a future video. Next, the servings per day link takes you to where you will set how many servings per day of each food category you want to plan for, to ensure you have a variety of food in case of a disaster or SHTF situation. This is vital to make sure that your second graph right here is accurate. Again, I'll go into more detail in a future video. Next, if you like to think of your food inventory in terms of weight targets and actuals, for example, I recently decided to do this with meat that I'm storing in my freezer so that I know, how close I am to, my target weight of each type of meat that I have in my freezer. Then you'll want to enter your food weight targets here. So this section is what drives a lot of the information and graphs that you see on the dashboard. So if you have not done this yet, I would highly suggest that you do it, or else you may not be getting the most out of your system. And especially this servings graph here may be misleading. So next is the section where you'll manage your food inventory, including a form for entering a food item, the food inventory itself, which is one of the most important links in the system, and a link to a print-friendly report for your food inventory. The next section is where you'll manage your supplies and equipment inventory. At the top, it has a link so you can indicate supplies which you want to plan will have regular use, like, you guessed it, toilet paper. And then, similar to the food section, it includes a link to a form for adding a supply or equipment, the supply and equipment inventory list itself, and a print-friendly report. Next, we have the Other Tools section, which includes some of the tools that have been added more recently to the Ultimate Prep system, to give you an even more valuable system for a holistic approach to preparation. And more will be added in the near future. This section includes a link to a dashboard for tracking insurance and warranty information, a shopping list, and a skills assessment, all of which will have their own dedicated videos later in the course. Next, we have an embedded video of the Getting Started playlist on YouTube. This will likely be replaced by something that directs you to this course in the near future. Next, we have a link to the helpful resources page on my main website, which includes a shelf life reference, a recommended prepper resources reference, a recommended prepper channels reference, and a home packaged food reference, which contains caloric information for home packaged food like canned food, etc. Last, we have a link to our ideas and issues discussion board where you can post new ideas as well as vote on other people's ideas for making the ultimate prep system as valuable as possible. So that's an overview of navigation using a web browser and tablet view of the ultimate prep system. In the other video on this page, I'll be focused on the mobile app navigation so that you know how to get around quickly and easily within the ultimate prep system.